How to make someone emotionally addicted to you, a deep dive into building unbreakable bonds. Welcome back, love alchemists. Whether you're a seasoned follower or a newcomer to this journey, you've landed in the perfect space if your goal is to unravel the mysteries of attraction, love, and profound emotional connection. Today, we're venturing into a topic that holds immense power: how to make someone emotionally addicted to you. Before we proceed, let's clarify one thing: this isn't about manipulation, control, or toxic tactics. Instead, we're exploring how to foster a bond so deep, so meaningful, that someone can't help but crave your presence in their life. Ready to dive in? Let's begin. Number 1. Become their emotional safe haven. At the core of emotional addiction lies the concept of safety. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel understood, valued, and emotionally secure. When you become someone's safe haven, you create a space where they can be their most authentic self without fear of judgment or rejection. This level of trust and comfort is rare, and once established, it becomes incredibly difficult for them to walk away. So, how do you become this emotional sanctuary? It starts with active listening. When someone shares their thoughts, feelings, or struggles, give them your undivided attention. Show genuine interest in their experiences and validate their emotions by acknowledging their feelings without dismissing or minimizing them. Phrases like, "I understand why you feel that way," or "that sounds really challenging, and I'm here for you," go a long way in building trust. Additionally, offer consistent support. Be the person they can rely on during both their highs and lows. When someone knows they can turn to you no matter what, they'll naturally gravitate toward you. Over time, this emotional dependency grows, and they'll associate you with a sense of peace and security that they can't find elsewhere. Number 2. Create a unique emotional experience. Routine and predictability have their place in relationships, but they don't foster emotional addiction. What truly captivates someone is the ability to evoke emotions they don't experience with anyone else. Think about it: when someone makes you feel alive, inspired, or deeply understood, you can't help but crave more of their presence. To create this unique emotional experience, focus on surprise, challenge, and inspiration. Surprise them with thoughtful gestures or spontaneous adventures that break the monotony of everyday life. Challenge them to grow, whether it's through meaningful conversations that push their boundaries or by encouraging them to pursue their passions. Inspire them by being a source of positivity, motivation, and creativity. The goal is to make your interactions memorable. When someone associates you with excitement, warmth, and a sense of adventure, they'll naturally become addicted to the emotional highs you bring into their life. Number 3. Master the power of absence and presence. One of the most powerful tools in creating emotional addiction is understanding the balance between presence and absence. While it's important to be there for someone, being constantly available can lead to predictability, which diminishes the sense of longing and desire. On the other hand, disappearing too often can make them feel neglected or unimportant. The key is to create just enough space for them to miss you. This doesn't mean playing games or being intentionally distant. Instead, it's about maintaining a healthy balance. Spend quality time together, but also allow room for independence. When you're apart, focus on your own growth and passions. This not only makes you more interesting but also builds anticipation for the next time you're together. When you do reconnect, bring warmth, intensity, and genuine enthusiasm. This ebb and flow of closeness and distance keeps the relationship dynamic and ensures that they remain emotionally invested. Number 4. Trigger the reward system in their brain. Emotional addiction is deeply rooted in neuroscience. Our brains are wired to seek out experiences that release dopamine, the feel-good hormone associated with pleasure and reward. When someone associates you with positive emotions, laughter, excitement, deep connection, their brain begins to crave your presence like a drug. To trigger this reward system, focus on creating emotional highs in your interactions. Share moments of joy, engage in stimulating conversations, and create unforgettable memories together. The element of unpredictability is crucial here. Mix comfort with excitement, passion with mystery, and affection with challenge. For example, plan a surprise date, introduce them to a new hobby, or share a personal story that deepens your connection. By consistently providing these rewarding experiences, you'll become a source of happiness and fulfillment in their life. Over time, their brain will associate you with positive emotions, making it difficult for them to imagine life without you. Number 5. Build an emotional narrative they can't let go of. Love and emotional attachment are often tied to the stories we create with others. When someone sees you as an integral part of their life's most meaningful moments, they'll naturally become emotionally addicted to you. This narrative is built through shared experiences, inside jokes, and rituals that are unique to your relationship. Start by creating shared memories that hold emotional significance. This could be anything from a spontaneous road trip to a heartfelt tradition you establish together. Inside jokes and shared language also strengthen this bond, as they create a sense of intimacy and exclusivity. Additionally, focus on meaningful rituals. These could be as simple as a weekly coffee date or a nightly phone call. The consistency of these rituals reinforces your presence in their life, while the emotional weight of the experiences makes them unforgettable. The stronger the emotional narrative, the deeper the attachment. When someone looks back on their life and sees you woven into their most cherished moments, they'll find it nearly impossible to let you go. The ethical foundation of emotional addiction. Before we conclude, it's important to emphasize that emotional addiction should never be rooted in manipulation or control. The goal is to create a connection that is mutually fulfilling, respectful, and empowering. True emotional addiction is about being someone who adds value, joy, and meaning to another person's life, not about trapping them in a toxic or one-sided dynamic. When you approach relationships with authenticity, empathy, and a genuine desire to connect, the bond you create will be both profound and enduring. Emotional addiction, in this context, is simply the natural result of two people who bring out the best in each other and choose to build a life together. Emotional addiction isn't about playing games or using tricks to control someone's feelings. It's about creating a connection so deep, so fulfilling, that someone chooses you again and again. By becoming their emotional safe haven, creating unique experiences, mastering the balance of presence and absence, triggering their brain's reward system, and building a powerful emotional narrative, you can foster a bond that stands the test of time. Which of these strategies do you already use in your relationships? Are there areas where you can improve or experiment? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. And if you're passionate about deepening your understanding of love, attraction, and relationships, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay magnetic and keep spreading love and positivity wherever you go.